When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade. moves you, die to get in again. We are so far from you. Burning on, just like a matches, try to incinerate the lives of everyone you know. And what's the worst to take from every heart you break? And like the blade you stain, well, I've been holding on tonight. What's the worst that I can say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Came a time when every star fall brought to the tears again. We are the very hurt you sold. And what's the worst you take from every heart you break? And like the blade you stain, well, I've been holding on tonight. What's the worst that I can say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Well, if you carry on this way, things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. When both our cars collide, what's the worst that I can say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Well, if you carry on this way, things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Well, when you go, so never think I'll make you try to stay. And maybe when you get back, I'll be off to find another way. When after all this time it's you still out, you're still a god for nothing I don't know. So take your gloves and get out, ready to get out while you can. Well, have the guts to say I don't love you like I loved you yesterday. I don't love you like I loved you yesterday. Gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on you, son, so they can watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they gonna give you a smirk, cause they got methods of keeping you clean. They gonna rip up your heads, your aspirations to shreds, another cog in the murder machine. They said I'll say they just scare the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe they'll leave you alone, but not me. The boys and girls in the clique, the awful names at the stick. You're never gonna fit in much, kid. But if you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they did. They said, "I'll teenagers scare the living shit out of me." They can care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe they'll leave you alone, but not me. Oh, yeah. No, I know that I can't make you stay, but where's your heart? But where's your heart? But where's your... And I know there's nothing I can say to change that part, to change that part, to change. never speak, awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me, with words I thought I'd never speak, awake and unafraid. I sleep or dead, 'cause I see you lying next to me, with words I thought I'd never speak, awake and unafraid. I sleep or dead. I never said I'd lie and wait forever. If I did, we'd be together. I can't always just forget her, but she could try. I think mental for or the last thing I see, you are never coming home, never coming home. Should I? And all the things that you never ever told me, and all the smiles that are ever get the feeling that you'll never all alone. And I remember now, at the top of my lungs, in my arms, she dies, she dies. I think mental the world, or the last thing I see, you are never coming home, never coming home. Should I? And all the things that you never ever told me, and all the smiles that are ever gonna haunt me, never coming home, never coming home. Should I? And all the wounds that are ever gonna scar me, for all the ghosts that are never gonna catch me. If I fall, if I fall. I see mental the world, or the last thing I see, you are never coming home, never coming home, never coming home, never coming home. And all the things that you never ever told me, and all the smiles that are ever gonna haunt me, never coming home, never coming home. Should I? And all the wounds that are ever gonna scar me, for all the ghosts that are never gonna.
You like D&D, Audrey Hepburn, Fangoria, Harry Houdini, and croquet. You can't swim, you can't dance, and you don't know karate. Face it, you're never gonna make it.
I don't want to make it. I just wanna.
to let you down or have you go. It's better off this way for all the dirty looks, the photographs your boyfriend took. Remember when you broke your foot from jumping out the second floor? I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. You wear me out. What will it take to show you that it's not the life it seems? I've told you time and time again, you sing the words, but you know what it means to be a joke. And look, another line without a hook. I held you close as we both shook for the last time. Take a good hard look. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. You wear me out.
You know? You have something in your eye.
Forget about the dirty looks, the photographs your boyfriend took. You said you read me like a book, but the pages all are torn and frayed. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. But you really need to listen to me, because I'm telling you the truth. I mean this. I'm okay. Trust me. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. But I'm not okay. I'm really not okay. I'm not okay.
Look alive, sunshine. 109 in the sky, but the pigs won't quit. You're here with me, Dr. Death Defying. I'll be your surgeon, your proctor, your helicopter, pumping out the slaughtermatic sounds to keep you live. A system failure for the masses, antimatter for the master plan. Louder than God's revolver and twice as shiny. This one's for all you rock and rollers, all you crash queens and motor babies. Listen up! The future is bulletproof. The aftermath is secondary. It's time to do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise.
Give me, I don't need it, but I'll sell what you got. Take the cash and I'll keep it. 8 legs to the wall. Hit the gas, kill 'em all. And we crawl, and we crawl, and we crawl. Give people detonator. Give me love, I don't need it, but I'll take what I want from right now, all the way in Battery City. The little children raise their open, filthy palms like tiny daggers up to heaven. And all the juvie halls and the ruined rats ask angels made from neon and garbage scream out, what will save us? And the sky opened up. Everybody wants to change the world. Everybody wants to change the world, but no one wants to die. Wanna try, wanna try, wanna try, wanna try, wanna try now. I'm being dead now. Make no apology. It's time for victory. On my authority, class and burning, young and loaded. Drop like a bullet shell, just like a sleeper cell. I'd rather go to hell than be in a purgatory. Cut my hair, gag and bore me, pull this pin, let this world explode.
Keep running.
When I was there on the day they sold the cars for the Queen, and when the lights all went out, we watched our lives on the screen. I hate the ending myself, but it started with an alright scene. It was the roar of the crowd that gave me heartache to sing. It was a lie when they smiled and said you won't feel a thing. And as we ran from the cops, we laughed so hard it would sting. Yeah, yeah. If I'm so wrong, how can you listen all night long? How will it matter after I'm gone? Because you never learned a goddamn thing. It's just the same song with nothing to say about a lifelong wait for a hospital stay. Well, if you think that I'm wrong, this never meant nothing to you. I spent my high school career spit on and shoved to agree, so